glad you found me. I'm Stephanie Carter-Kelly, a physical therapist that uses yoga in just about everything that I do. Today, I'm going to show you how to have a ball with a few exercises that counteract sitting. You might have a ball, a therapy ball at home, whether it's big or a little bit smaller, it doesn't matter the size. I'm going to show you 5 exercises that help get you out of that position that you sit in all day. So the first thing is just in sitting, you can do cat-cows, seated cat-cows. I recommend this whether you're in the chair, but if you have a ball, the ball gives you a lot more freedom of movement. So you can do circles with your pelvis, just really getting that low and middle spine to move. When you arch and slump through those cat-cows, and then you can go the opposite way, making circles. So the next exercise, you're going to come down on the ball and put your mid-back on the ball. Find a position where you can rest your head on the ball, and then you're going to squeeze your bottom, lift your hips, and then tuck your chin, press the head back into the ball. So in this position, you're activating muscles that you have not used during your day at work. You don't use those extensor muscles, and as you tuck your chin, you're getting a little bit of your neck core to work. And then you're sitting all day on your bottom, so you're not working those glutes. So here you're just squeezing and holding in those muscles just to activate some muscles that you haven't used. You can take your arms wide and open up across the shoulders, and then just remember to breathe and hang out here for just a little bit. So that's 2. We're going to move to exercise number 3, and all you really have to do is push back and get into extension. I'm just going to adjust a little bit, making sure I stay in the frame here. So just keep the head supported on the ball, reach the arms overhead, kind of keep adjusting those feet, walking the feet back towards the ball as you walk backwards and roll over the ball. Keep adjusting those feet. Maybe you can feel the ground with your hands. You can always turn the palms up and take the fingertips to the floor. So you're getting some backward bending in the wrists. You might feel that all the way up the forearms, feel it in your shoulders. My head is still supported on the ball, but I've tipped back far enough now that I can get a little bit of traction. So gravity's pulling that head and unloading the spine. You can always take your hands and adjust your neck to make that comfortable for you. So in yoga, this is a supported wheel pose, which I can't get into normally, but to use a ball and get into wheel pose just really opens up your hips because they were bent all day, opens up your chest, takes your head back, just opens up everything and counteracts that rounded posture of sitting. So walking it back now, bend your knees so that you are kneeling. Take the ball down a little bit lower, sit your bottom toward your heels. So the ball now is at the mid-back. And again, you can just reach back, supporting the head on the ball. That's why I like the ball for all these extension poses, because you can support your head. When I tip my head back, I feel a little bit of neck pain and a lot of extra tension in the front of the neck. So supporting the head gives you the ability to relax in the front of the neck and just really open. If your shoulders hurt a little bit, reaching straight overhead, just take them wide. Make a Y with your arms. So again, you can squeeze your bottom and just open in this kneeling position, stretching in the front of the thighs and in the front of the hips. Oh, it feels so good to just open in this position. So that's number 4. We've got one more. So now you're going to come onto your stomach on the ball. So just roll onto your stomach, hugging the ball. And you want to lift that head up and away from the ball and reach the arms overhead. Again, you can keep the arms in a Y position, or you can go straight overhead, depending on how that feels. But you're just holding this position. You're using those back muscles between the shoulder blades. You can come to a T position in the arms. Just using that upper back, strengthening. Again, when you're sitting in that slumped position, these muscles elongate and get weak. So use these muscles, turn them on. Tell them that they're supposed to work and support you during the day. Don't forget to breathe. The ball gives your belly a little bit of feedback, so expand your belly into the ball while you're holding this position. And then come back down to the knees. So either size ball works. I'm going to show you one more exercise that I like using a smaller ball. And this one will just give you a little bit more shoulder opening, so I'm giving you a bonus pose. Now we're at 6. It's similar to the one we did before. Now you're taking hands together, bend the elbows. Take those hands back behind you and reach. Get the hands on the ground. See if you can keep walking those feet back to get the forearms on the ground. Maybe you can rest the top of your head just lightly on the floor. But this position just opens your shoulders up a little bit more. You may not be able to do this one. If you ever have any discomfort in the small of your back, just tighten in your bottom. Protect those lower levels of the lumbar spine by squeezing your bottom, forcing some of that movement into the mid and upper back, which gets so stiff and so tight when you're sitting all day long. And don't forget to breathe in all of these poses. Each one, you just want to hold each one, maybe 6 long deep breaths. That's about a minute. So now you have 5 or 6 poses if you want to try this one. It'll take you, with the transitions, maybe 10 minutes to do. 10 minutes every day after work, or maybe in the late afternoon as your afternoon break, can go a really long way to getting your posture corrected from the years or just that time during the day that you're sitting. So if you want to see more of my videos that blend yoga and physical therapy, you can go to my website, stephaniecarterkelly.com, to the video blog section. You can find me on Facebook, Yoga Physical Therapist, and on Instagram at sck.yogapt. So if you like this video or think you know someone who would also like this video, go ahead and share it with them. Maybe you have a friend that also has a therapy ball and would benefit from this exercise. Subscribe to this YouTube channel and tap that bell so that you can get more videos every week. I'm Stephanie Carter Kelly, Yoga Physical Therapist. Namaste.